Good morning and welcome to A&P. A&P1 actually. This is a short little introduction. I hope will show you how to use Canvas and how to navigate our course. So when you log on to MCC, you should see a apps page like this, and to get to your email, you can click on Outlook. To get to Teams, you can go to Teams, and OneDrive, where all your files are, or where you should store all your files, is right here. But we're going to click on Canvas, and what should come up is your dashboard. Up here on the far upper left is your account, and hopefully you have a picture there, but if you go there, that's where you can change your notifications. What that means is when I send an announcement or an email, it will tell you, or you can tell it where to send it to you, to your phone or to your email or your Facebook or wherever you'd like to have that information sent to you. You should see your class there, Biology 202 for the summer, and any other classes you have. You also probably have, I have the Instruction Resource Center, but you have a Student Resource Center, which has all kinds of good information about Teams and Canvas and how to do various things on your computer. So when you click into A&P1, it should look like this. The first thing that comes up is the latest 2 announcements. If you want to read all the announcements, you can click on announcements and read all the ones that I have sent so far this semester. So hopefully you have you can see the latest announcement and how to pick up your lab books and that kind of stuff. The first module is a little bit about some general information about the class, how to get to the Student Resource Center. There's a link there. The Answers to Everything page has a bunch of information for you about the class, and hopefully it will answer almost everything, including how to get extra credits, the cheating policy, withdrawal policy, that type of thing. The modules is where the information is, and they're set up all the same, and they're all open right now, so you can work through them as fast as you want to. There are due dates, so you need to do them in at a certain pace, but you can go faster if you want. There's step 1 through 5 for each module. The first step is watching the recordings. The recordings are my PowerPoint lectures with my voice, so you can hear the lectures, and you're going to want to take notes. And to do that, the easiest way is to print out or download the outline. The outline of the notes are all the words on the PowerPoint, and there's spaces in there. The bigger the space, the more notes you need to take. So not every word that you need to know is on the PowerPoint. You're actually going to need to listen to those lectures. Listen and watch those lectures and take notes. And the outline right there, it's in Word. Again, you can download it on a computer and take notes electronically, or you can print them out. For module number 1, or for goal number 1, there are 3 PowerPoints, so list them here, 1, 2, and 3. You can see just the PowerPoint, or you can see the PowerPoint with the recording. If you click on just the PowerPoint, you can see it right in the screen. However, if you download it, okay, and open it up, which you should be able to do, if you're in Notes version, that's what this version is, you can see the notes underneath written. Okay, so there you go through number 3, and it tells you that. So if you'd rather read the notes, or if you want to click on the links, that's another option of seeing the PowerPoints. Alright, so we're going to go back to modules. You're going to listen to the recordings, you're going to take notes, and then you might want to read the book. It's always easier to read it after you do the lecture, but you can read it ahead of time. The book is OpenStax. It's a free source, so I took those books and I in Word modified it to fit our class, so it's a shorter version than the original OpenStax. Totally up to you. I would just skim over the stuff, and if you didn't get something in lecture or want to know a little bit more about it, then read the book. Another way to get the information is to click on the lessons. Again, this is the text right from the book, but it's going to open up in a program called SoftChalk, and it is your textbook with some interactive activities. So here's the information, and then you can flip through this little flashcard. It tells you, it's a way to learn the information not with just reading, but to play. Put the following list in order from smallest to most complex. So atoms would be first. You are going to be the longest. Molecules, anyway, makes a cool little sound. So the lesson is a way to get the reading information with a little more interaction. Okay, so we'll go back to the modules here. So you're going to do the lectures, you're going to read, and then you do the labs. Now you absolutely need the lab book. Hopefully you've signed up for a time or gone in and picked that up. If you haven't, you need to email Ryan. Look at the announcements. It'll tell you how to do that if you haven't picked up a lab book. Okay, so you're going to, we are in the wrong class here. You're going to do whatever labs are associated with this goal. There's one lab for this goal. Goal 1 lab, body anatomical terms. There's some things in here that might help you. The body image cavity image is here, and it says in the lab book that you need to use this image, so go back and open up this image. Otherwise, the lab book, it's printed out and it's in the lab kit, so you should have that in front of you. There's an assignment associated with this lab called the Play-Doh picture. You've been given Play-Doh in your kit. You're going to make a little Play-Doh person and do various cuts and take a picture and send that or attach that here for your 5 points. At this point, you should have listened to the recordings and you know all the information, and at this point you need to study before you take the test. There's a couple of things, a review worksheet, some Quizlets that might help you study. And then when you're ready, you're going to take the test. Each test is timed, 1 minute per question, but there's only multiple choice and true and false, so you're never going to have to write anything except maybe a number. It comes from a pool, so everybody's going to get a slightly different test. You should not take this with anybody else, but you can have your books and notes open. There's nothing inhibiting you from that, but there's not enough time to look everything up. So study like you would take a normal test on paper where you wouldn't have your books. So have your information, have yourself organized so your notes are in front of you so you can look up something. If you have to, I would recommend going through and answering all the questions and flagging the ones you want to go back to, and then if you have time, go back and do that. The other assignment here is a case history. Over the course of the semester, you have to attend virtual cadaver sessions, write summaries on virtual cadaver sessions, or do case histories. There's a whole bunch of these to choose from. You need to do 6. At least one of them needs to be a virtual cadaver session, and at least one of them needs to be a case history. But you can pick which ones you want to do. The one for goal 1 is here, and again, you don't have to do this, but you can get it done as one of your 6 options. You probably don't want to wait till the very end to do all those. So do some along the way. You need to do 6 before the semester ends. If you have any questions, please never ever hesitate to email me. I will try to answer them as rapidly as possible. I don't want to make this class miserable for you, so if you get frustrated, email me or post a question in Teams. I highly recommend studying together or doing the case histories together. That's what Teams is for, or you can email each other. If you click on people over here, all the people in your class are listed with their email or their contact information. Thank you, and have a great day.